What's up, people? It is I, Carlton Flowers, your crypto pro.
Yay!
We got a quick little flash update on Filecoin. Let's check out the action on Filecoin. I got two of these things, but let's look at the chart. I haven't looked at it for a day or so and see what's happening. There are a couple of glaring things that are sticking out like a sore thumb. Here we go. All right, this is the 4-hour chart. What do we notice right off the bat? Two big things sticking out like a sore thumb. What are they? Well, if you said stochastic, your first guess was correct. We're at the peak of this cycle, and as we always do, let's look at what the previous cycles returned us so we can maybe tell what the trend is doing. This peak right there, this peak here, lower high, this peak, lower high, this peak, lower high, this one, lower high, whoop, nice rebound, recovery all the way up to the 200 EMA. So the bull market's back in. Nope. Next one, lower high. Next one didn't even make it barely to the 50% line. Next one, lower high, because you can't really count these two because they were never really a full cycle. So this is just the continuation of this dipping into the oversold zone. And now look where we're at. We had all of this. Look at these failed runs here. Okay, as we just limply, this is like soggy bread. Look at this, soggy bread. And then we finally get this nice huge pump. And what does it give us? This price right here, nothing. Look how it's flatlining. We touched on the 50 EMA. What's it doing right now? It's just stuck right there at this big fat volume node at 56. Yeah, I bought in at like, I had bought this previously at 24 and then I sold it at like 50 or 60 thinking that it was going to come down, and then the market went on a tear, made a liar out of me, but I made a profit. You know, what the heck, I made a double. So then it was coming back down. I bought in at 125. That was a mistake. Sold it for a loss, bought two more at 75, but I'm sitting on those, and now I'm going to DCA and wait for it to really take a dive. The MACD, check this out. So this is a definite downward overall trend from what? So we dipped down here as the dip was going on, and then we had a nice long period of time where the oscillators were moving up, and then even got up here. The fish jumped up out the water. It's like a fish, a flying fish. And then it went on back down, and the fish went, there we go. That's a little trick I do. The fish goes back underwater right here, and then since then he kind of came up for a quick little nibble of air and then back down. So the overall movement since this peak here is bearish. This entire price movement here on the 4-hour is bearish. So as we approach the zero line, we look like this %K, the fast line, is going to cross over the slow one on the MACD oscillators, which is not a good thing. And we are printing some light green bars here after the dark green here. Okay, so that means change in direction of where the histogram is going, headed back to the zero line. So we're going to do another cycle like this. So if this is all we got, this price and this stochastic peak, which leads this, if this is all we get price-wise, pretty bearish to me. So here we are at 56 at this big fat volume node, and then we got a slip zone. And I call that a slip zone where you don't have much popular price volume. If we miss this 41 here, wow, it's going to go down. My opinion, not financial advice. I'm just talking. Don't go betting on that. I'm one of you. I'm just one of the guys. We're sitting around the water cooler and we're talking. Okay, we're having coffee talk here. So it's just coffee talk. Don't do anything crazy. Okay, let's erase that. What a big fat, look at this volume. Look at this here. I just noticed that. That's not good. That's a big amount of volume. This is probably going to go down because notice we only have this little bitty candle tick here. It didn't come off of this huge node yet. We're going to fall off of that hard. Well, anyway, let's look at the 1 day and see what we can see here. We got to scrunch this down. It just has that crazy run in it. So let's zoom this out, at least just to the hump and the dump. All right. So on the 1 day, stochastic is coming up, but it's rounding off. I don't trust this. It looks like this is probably going to peter out. I don't trust that. That's a weak looking stochastic. All right, especially since we had this red candle here and now this doji, which is an indecision candle. That's a doji basically is a candle that looks like this. There's no body, and then it has an equal wick on the top and the bottom. That means I don't know what to do. I don't know if I'm going up or down. I don't know who's in control, the bears or the bulls. It's at equilibrium, and usually that doji means it's going to change directions. So it was going up. Now we see that doji is probably going to go down. I don't know. We'll see. So we have a little bit of dippage into the negative on the MACD histogram. But again, looking at this big hump that we had here, we didn't get anything for our money on this stochastic peak. But right there, and then we came off of that, it was a lower high. So now we're below the 50 EMA and the 200 EMA on the one-day chart. It's looking very bearish. Let's scrunch in this MACD a little bit. This is tripping. I don't know why it's doing that. And it looks like the oscillators are rounding off and probably going to do something like this. So that's not looking so hot. I'm not excited about this chart. Well, the only thing I am excited about with this is the fact that it's going down. I want it to go down so I can buy it at a low price. So where's the biggest volume node below? If we're bearish, we could come to the point of control price at roughly, what, 45, something like that. So we could come to here, but then we got this big fat node right there. Let's clear this out so I can get the price line and see what these prices are. Point of control is at $41, and this big node is sitting out, sticking out like a sore thumb at 23. If we get that, I'll probably get 10 of these things, you know, DCA big time. That would be a blessing to get 10. I'd like that to happen. But we'll see. I don't know if it will. Bitcoin is just all of a sudden come up out of nowhere and breaking out above the upper triangle limit. Wait, I got to do that backwards because this camera, it's looking like that. Yeah, there we go. And that could pull everything up. So this could invalidate everything I just said. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. I might have to shoot a quick video update, a flash update on BTC so we can see if it's really real. Maybe that's the next one I'll do. So there's your Filecoin analysis. Let me know what you think. And again, this is not prediction time, guys. If you're looking at me to tell you which way it's going to go, then stop investing. All right. I'm trying to teach you the tricks of how to read the chart. That's what we're doing here. We're learning how to read it together as a group. All right. Not as, oh, I'm going to invest $5,000 as crypto pro. He done said that sucker's going to go up big time. No, it's not why we're here. All right. Go do your homework. Learn more. Watch some videos on VPVR. That's your homework assignment. Learn more about the volume profile visible range so you can understand what I'm showing you in these charts so you don't have to trust me blindly. Maybe you can comment something, teach me something about this VPVR. All right? Get to it. See ya.